Hi everybody, I'm Adam Sharp, President and CEO of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. Sorry I couldn't be there with you in person for this conversation today, but I am so happy that we're on the road to recovery from this pandemic and starting to have great events like Catalyst in person together again. You know, the road from a great story to an audience that wants to watch it is paved with a lot of challenges. But two of them have always been that access to a means of production and access to a means of distribution. And those two challenges have progressively been falling year after year. First, on that production side, the average consumer today carries a high-definition camera with multiple lenses, an internet connection, and a nonlinear editing system in their pocket. It's easier than ever for a storyteller to get into our craft of producing television and bringing that story to the screen. On the distribution front, the technological challenges may have gotten easier. We can now distribute that on the web and other platforms. In fact, this year in our Emmy competitions, we saw more entries than ever before, and yet the lion's share of those came from platforms other than those big legacy networks that made up the core of our competitions just a few short years ago. And yet, the key to that distribution still remains relationship building and knowing how to talk about your story and bring those stories to life. And that's where places like Catalyst are so important. And the coaching and the mentorship that Catalyst and these discussions provide. Now, mentorship has been a huge part of my Emmy experience. It was a little over a quarter century ago that I was one of the very first NATAS scholarship winners. At the time, to be honest, I thought I was just cashing a check that would help pay my tuition. Little did I know that I was building the relationships in this industry that would help guide every step of my career from that step forward. And in fact, we as an academy have partnered with Catalyst now to build a mentorship program across our 19 regional chapters around the country. And we couldn't be more excited to be working with Phil and his team on that project. So have a great conversation today, and I hope to see you back there next year.